Global warming, it's no longer a far-off concern, but a reality we face today. Scientists have been warning us for decades that if nothing is done, we will see the catastrophic consequences of our industrial age. Rising sea levels, increased natural disasters, extreme temperatures, these aren't just future possibilities, they're already happening around the globe. And the primary cause? Industry. Factories, transportation, and energy sectors all pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere at an alarming rate. If we don't act now, we're heading toward a world where our environment becomes increasingly hostile, uninhabitable even. But what can we do? Mitigation strategies like recycling, reducing waste, and switching to renewable energy can help. Afforestation, the planting of new forests, might even reverse some of the damage. Yet, is that enough? The task ahead of us is daunting, and many experts agree that while these methods are useful, they are definitely not fast enough. We need more. We need innovation. And this is where technology, specifically artificial intelligence, comes into play. AI has the potential to revolutionize how we fight climate change. It can optimize industries, make processes more efficient, and even help us predict and prevent environmental disasters. But before we get too excited, there's a big question. What's the price? Can AI truly be the savior we need, or are we paying a hidden cost for the convenience it brings? Let's first explore the promising side of AI in this battle against global warming. Efficiency in energy use. One of the most impactful ways AI can help is by optimizing energy consumption. Factories, power plants, even homes, AI can manage and distribute energy in ways humans can't. By predicting demand and adjusting outputs, AI ensures that no energy is wasted, reducing the strain on power grids and cutting down on fossil fuel consumption. Predictive analytics for climate monitoring. AI's predictive capabilities are a game-changer. It can analyze vast amounts of climate data to forecast natural disasters, giving us time to prepare. Whether it's predicting floods, forest fires, or droughts, AI helps governments and organizations take proactive steps to prevent loss of life and reduce damage. AI in renewable energy. AI improves the efficiency of renewable energy sources like wind and solar power. It can predict energy output, adjust for weather conditions, and make the distribution of energy seamless. This means more people can rely on green energy and less on polluting sources like coal or gas. Sustainable agriculture. AI-driven precision farming allows farmers to use resources like water and fertilizers more efficiently. This reduces waste, cuts emissions, and increases food production without adding more environmental damage. But before we celebrate AI as the silver bullet, we must acknowledge the darker side. The energy consumption of AI systems. For AI to work its magic, it requires massive computational power, and that comes at a cost, an environmental one. Training large AI models and operating vast data centers consumes enormous amounts of energy. And here's the kicker. Many of these data centers rely on non-renewable sources of energy, which means they're contributing to the very problem they're supposed to solve. Data centers and their carbon footprint. Every time you ask an AI model to perform a task, that data goes through these centers, which are notorious for their energy use. It's estimated that the carbon footprint of some of the largest AI systems is comparable to multiple flights around the world. Yes, while AI may help us reduce emissions in some sectors, its own footprint cannot be ignored. E-waste and rapid obsolescence. The rapid pace of AI development also accelerates hardware obsolescence. More powerful AI needs better hardware, and older systems quickly become outdated. This generates e-waste, which often ends up in landfills, contributing to soil and water contamination. Without proper disposal methods, this waste creates new environmental challenges. So, what can we conclude? Is AI a double-edged sword? It seems so. On one hand, AI can drastically reduce the amount of waste in industries and make operations more sustainable. On the other hand, it requires significant energy resources, which, if unchecked, could worsen the problem it's meant to solve. However, many AI developers are aware of this dilemma. Major companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft are now committed to powering their data centers with renewable energy. In fact, some have already made strides toward carbon neutrality, showing that AI and sustainability can coexist if managed properly. Yet, it's a delicate balance. For AI to truly be a force for good, we need greater global efforts to ensure that the energy AI consumes is as green as the solutions it provides. The road ahead requires thoughtful, deliberate action. Governments, industries, and individuals must play their part in ensuring that AI development follows a sustainable path. Legislation to limit carbon emissions from data centers, incentives for companies using renewable energy, and global cooperation on AI's role in combating climate change are essential. AI is also helping scientists better understand how to capture carbon from the atmosphere, track emissions, and measure the effectiveness of reforestation efforts. Projects like Microsoft's AI for Earth are using AI to drive climate solutions, from tracking wildlife populations to reducing agricultural waste. We're standing at the intersection of technological innovation and environmental preservation. AI has already started to help us tackle global warming, but we must ensure it does not become part of the problem. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to highlight some of the groundbreaking AI innovations in climate research and disaster prevention that are already making a difference. First, AI in climate modeling. AI is revolutionizing how we predict the effects of climate change. It's developing advanced climate models that allow us to forecast extreme weather patterns, temperature shifts, and rising sea levels with far greater accuracy than ever before. For example, the AI used by Climate AI is helping researchers simulate thousands of possible climate futures. This gives governments and communities the data they need to prepare for potential disasters before they happen. These models are shaping how we think about long-term climate resilience, and that's just the beginning. Next, we have AI in disaster response. AI tools aren't just predicting natural disasters. They're also stepping in during the crucial hours when lives and infrastructure are at risk. AI-powered drones, for instance, are being deployed to assess damage in real time and deliver relief where it's needed most. During hurricanes, wildfires, and floods, these drones have drastically cut down response times, getting aid to affected areas faster than ever before. These innovations are game-changing, particularly in regions where traditional communication and transportation channels break down in the face of natural calamities. Then, there's AI in energy management. Cities and companies across the globe are turning to AI to cut down energy consumption and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. A prime example is Google's DeepMind, which has managed to reduce its data center cooling costs by up to 40% using AI. This not only lowers operational costs, but also significantly reduces the environmental impact of running large-scale operations. Imagine the global impact if this level of efficiency was implemented on a larger scale in industries worldwide. As AI continues to evolve, it's clear that it holds the power to both accelerate and combat climate change. The question remains, will we use it responsibly? Can AI-powered tools help reverse the damage done, or will they simply serve to entrench existing problems, locking us into a cycle of environmental destruction? That's where you come in. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and be part of the solution, you've come to the right place. Don't miss out on more eye-opening content about how AI and other technologies are shaping our future. for better or for worse. Hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on notifications so you won't miss a thing. Join the conversation as we explore the groundbreaking innovations that could save the planet or push us further into danger. The future is in our hands, and together, we can shape it. In the end, AI represents both a challenge and an opportunity. It holds the potential to mitigate the most devastating impacts of global warming, to predict, prevent, and manage climate disasters with precision. But it also comes with its own environmental cost, which cannot be ignored. The question we must ask ourselves is this: how will we harness AI's power to ensure that it becomes a sustainable solution, rather than an unsustainable burden? Let's stay informed, stay active, and make sure we're building a future where technology works with nature, not against it.